Good evening. So, the proof of a poem of mine that's going to be featured in the next Sappho anthology is an old poem that I wrote back in the 90s. It's called Ode to a High Rise. So I wanted to read it for you. I'm going to be looking sort of to one side of the screen because it's on another part of the screen. Ode to a High Rise. Oh megacity, oh high rise, oh six-pack dream of urban success. How you squash us in even as we hate each other's music, rank food smells, lovers' tiffs. Oh 70s socialist dream of welfare for the lower classes. Now everyone has a place. You've a beauty that's hard to attain, even as I scale your floors like an ant, dreaming of bigger nests, scraps of food. Up here on the 10th floor, I have the best of views. Police helicopters that circle on dim nights, searchlights through the window. The incomparable traffic of greys below, rooftops, communal gardens, that sudden flourish of green on yellow, of green on red, the silk jacket of a Vietnamese grandmother tending her little patch. I need never leave to see the world. Even your lifts surprise me, how many they hold and how intimate. Everyone is sure to be everyone's friend. Even as you break down, you grumbling God, suffering from dyspepsia when the rubbish chute gets jammed. Strange things have been thrown down there. Here I can speak in several languages and still not be heard. Under the bars of fluorescence and communal laundries on every floor that close at 10, so you'd better be quick. Young children playing Sega and adults karaoke till midnight. TV in every crevice blinking like a watery eye. O mill of life, whose only transit is the dole queue. Community centre down the road, Victoria Street, the Salvos, or late night forays of the feral at heart, trapped and crazy as cats. Bravely stealing past young hoodlums my friends wouldn't even hazard a peek. Heroin doesn't get this cheap, nor rent. How I love you, miss you, want to come back. Oh high rise, where one is never alone in being so separate. So obviously there's a lot of irony in there, but it was the response to a call actually for love poems, and I thought, I've already got one. It's a love poem to the high rise that I lived in. So in my 20s, still then living in Melbourne, I experienced a lot of housing instability, and for a period I shared a room in the Richmond housing towers with a friend and her dog. I came to feel part of that milieu, albeit it was an uneasy relationship, yes, with a building and people inhabiting it at times. Home, for me, has always been deferred, but my love for the vibrancy of such spaces continues. So I hope you liked that poem. I hope it recorded all right, and I'm sorry I'm looking tired. It's been a long day. I had a film class this morning, and I had to walk through the rain there and back, and guess what? It's just started to rain again. And so I just decided to keep things warm by cooking, and I'm going to make some bagan, aloo bagan, I should say, which is eggplant with potato, and I'm thinking of accompanying it with some chickpeas, some chole. Yeah. So, yeah, we could do that, or we could do something else. But anyway, it's going to have rice as well. Pardon me while I take a sip of my yerba mate. Yeah, a very early start today. I don't live in a high-rise anymore. I did have some housing insecurity recently because of an eviction, as you know, and a fundraiser that I set up because I had no money. But then tax time came and that restored some of my economic stability after having paid through the roof for a removalist and a cleaner, and then not being able to pay the rental arrears which had to come into the bond. But luckily there was that and my overdraft. But life's a little bit more stable now, and may poetry continue And may this weather move towards spring. It's certainly good for the plants this rain, because I don't have to actually go out there and water them. But yeah, the safety of indoors. Meanwhile, God, my hair's crazy. I like the sort of spiky look, but what I was going for a few weeks ago when I asked for a specific cut, do you remember that Sharon Stone look? Anyway, I don't think they knew the cultural reference because they're very young. So I might book in for another appointment and get it, fixed up. I want it to look choppy, but not too short. I might find a photo and link us in, so if you didn't grow up in the period that I did, clearly being in the Richmond high-rises in the 90s and in my 20s, you could work out my age, right? But Sharon Stone had more than one moment in the culture, and so did her hair. Anyway, on that note, I'll sign off. And, oh, by the way, I signed up for Sweatshop. I'm going to participate in their network and in their events and in their workshops. Fingers crossed.